Walking in the house in my road, gotta make her put it on. She don't like wearing clothes, just left Concord, North Carolina. I was licking on booty and a whole lot of vagina. Eat a pizza with some ice cream, she'll remember you. Ice Cube, make it chip like the winter do.
See me with the crew, I better get some food. I see you looking like you do. Had to make a move, make a move.
Started. Please don't get me started. Started. Please don't get me.
What up, y'all? It's Ned Almighty, aka the Global Dark Skin Ambassador, with another Rikers Island story. If you're new to this channel, man, it's your first time watching this. This is gonna be real insightful, real transparent. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, man. Also, follow me on Instagram, man. Nate_Almighty_GDA. And the Everyone is Toxic podcast is coming, by the way. You know what I'm saying? But listen, today's Rikers Island story is, I feel like Rikers Island / prison in some ways was the best thing that could have ever happened to me and my development as a man. Now, unfortunately, because I was raised in the wrong environment, you know, as most of us don't have a choice when we're young. So unfortunately, I had to be incarcerated and become a felon to learn these lessons, these important life lessons that I learned and I will pass on to my sons. And I know for sure that they won't be going through the same things, right? But Rikers Island in prison was the best thing that could have happened to me at the time where it happened, right? Right, because I wanted to be a murderer. I wanted to kill somebody. And I was really building up that type of energy for real. You know, at the time where I went to Rikers Island, and then I stayed on Rikers Island for a year and a half, but then I ended up going up north, you know, finishing the rest of my bid out in downstate, then Green, then Ulster, then Queensboro, right? The energy that I was building up for myself, I was definitely on my way, and I was embracing it. You know, this was when, you know, GFC and the hood was really starting to take shape, you know. Our numbers just was getting real deep in the hood. Was getting real deep in the hood, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if I said this before, but I remember, you know, my brother Melly Mel Baller, he said he had got locked up. He had got locked up and went to juvie, right? Now, I had already did time in juvie. Rich Green was doing time in juvie. So it was mostly me, Debonair, Day, right? Every day, right? So I remember getting a kite from Melly Mel and he like, see, y'all niggas got soft because I'm locked up. Niggas not putting it in no more, right? You feel me? Like, he was like, Juju, I know you ain't getting soft now. That ain't the Juju I know, right? And niggas not putting in the pain no more, right? And I was doing stupid stuff, you know? I was outside starting fights every single day, you know what I'm saying? I remember we used to see people walking past us, and we used to just look people in their face and be like, yo, you pussy, what's up? Right? Get into a fight, jump people, have girls with us, jump people. I remember me and Deb almost got stabbed. We almost got stabbed in a fried chicken spot, you feel me? Starting fights. Everywhere we go, we used to start fights. Cut school early. Go on the train. slap people, jump people, experiment with guns. Get our hands on a gun, go to the roof, shoot it off a couple times, get a feel for it, right? Hold guns in my mother's house. Thinking about what I'd do to somebody if they play with me, right? Just hoping somebody will play with me so I could shoot them, right? And I feel like Rikers Island saved my life, you know what I'm saying? I learned important lessons, you know. I didn't respect myself. And I also didn't respect the people around me, you know? I didn't respect the people around me. For me to go around and slap people for no reason, rob people every single day, you know? That wasn't player. That wasn't official. It wasn't gangster, you know? But that was me. Young 15, 16, 17-year-old black kid trying to understand what masculinity is, trying to understand power, I guess. Feeling myself because I'm with people, right? I probably only got jumped one real time in my life before I went to Rikers Island, right? But what Rikers Island teaches you is to respect yourself and the people around you. You start using phrases like pardon me, pardon self, excuse me. Because you offend the wrong person. Realistically speaking, in a county jail like Rikers Island, you could end up losing your fucking life. Like, it happens. And I'm talking about adolescents. 16, 17, 18-year-olds. We know what happens when you in the real big boy, and you up north and all of that, and you in the Maxes and all of that, you know what I'm saying? We talk about county. You really learn what it's like to, you know, practice self-discipline. I ended up reading the 48 Laws of Power and understanding that some of these laws I was already applying to my life, which is not offending the wrong person. Crush your enemy totally, you know? Appear weak when you feel like you can't win and then come back later, right? Rikers Island taught me to value my freedom. I wouldn't be in South Carolina right now if I didn't go to Rikers Island and go to prison. I wouldn't be in South Carolina right now because prison and Rikers Island helped me understand how much I value my mother in my life. The support of my mother, how much I miss my family, right? Right? How much I miss my roots, being around people who love me. When you spending years of your time, you know what I'm saying, around people who don't care if you live or die. When you're around predators, you know what I'm saying? When you somewhere where you really want to be chill, you really, like, if you could have a choice, you'd be a nice guy. But you forced to be a mean person every day to survive. You know? It'll traumatize you. But it helped me come home and value and respect what's around me and value my life and my freedom, you feel me? That's the impact, you know? So that's why when I see how, you know, like, the young brother D-Thang G's, you feel me? He caught up in this indictment, him and his boys and all of that, and I'm like, realistically, that indictment is saving a lot of their lives. Because a lot of them will just end up being murdered. Or killing somebody and spending the rest of their life in jail. Maybe some of them will do 5, 10, something like that. Come home and they'll have another chance to do it right, you know? It's like, a lot of us grow up with no fathers. So we don't really learn respect, you know? We don't really learn respect. We don't really learn discipline, you know? That's the thing about Rikers Island and prison, you know? You check yourself or somebody gonna check you. Peace.